Okay, hi, welcome in. While I'm waiting for the other video to upload, I switched to my iPad, which doesn't have a pause button, and I figured that I would go ahead and do a reading while I'm waiting for that one to upload. So here, the Gilded Tarot Royale, which I just introduced you to on the other video that's uploading now with my phone. I will do a reading, do a quick reading. Oh, my screen keeps pausing. All right, so let us see what Spirit has. So we split the deck, and then we see, I was just talking about naked bodies, and the first one that comes out is one of those. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. And then this time, we're going to take them right from the top of the deck. You can do that sometimes. Sometimes I shuffle them. And this time I shuffled, and then I split the deck. And then I took 3 for what you don't see coming. And then my 2 rows of 3. Okay, so what we have here in the top row, I think we got this the other day. Look at that. 7 of Cups. All kinds of things there. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Some of the same cards are coming out, and you saw me shuffle the deck. So it seems like the energies that are around right now are pretty similar. King of Wands. There he is in all his glory. Knight of Wands. I'm going to have to look back because I feel like we got almost these same cards. That's so funny. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So in our top row, we've got the 7 of Cups. 7s are reflection. And in this card, cups are emotions, 7s are reflection. So this is, all these 7 cups are filled up with all these different things, and you are reflecting on what you have, what you've created, what's around you in your life. 3 of Wands. 3s are about creation. 3 is a holy number, as the Trinity is. So creating something, making something. And in that card, he's standing on shore. He's got 2 lit up wands behind him and 1 in his hand. He's looking out at the ship, and is the ship coming or going? This is what this card in this deck depicts. So basically, wands are action. So you're sitting there in this card thinking, okay, which makes perfect sense. You're reflecting on the things that you have, and then you're looking out. Where do I go from here? What do I want to create? What do I want to leave behind? What do I want to take with me? Am I moving on? Am I dwelling on the past? Well, the Page of Pentacles seems to think you're going to be creating something new. Pages are novices at what they do. So he has a pentacle, which pentacles are about your work, your things that you create, the material world, things that you have. That's a very beautiful card. He's kind of standing there with the pentacle in his hand, and he looks a little bit unsure. Okay, where am I going with this? What am I going to do with this? Sometimes pages need to get a little bit more knowledge. So reflecting on what you already have, what you've already created, and then making a decision about how you're going to move forward, or if you're going to maybe stay where you are, you're just going to watch the ship go away. And with this page, you're either going to get a message about what you should do, or you're going to need to learn a little bit more about what you should do. Under the 7 of Cups, we have the King of Wands. Wands, as I said, are action. This king is ready to roll. You can see like his wands are super lit up. They look like rockets that are going to take off. And so he is ready to go. He wants to do something. The Knight of Wands, also very fiery card. Knights are also about action. They want to get going and do something. Wands are about action. So, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is sitting there in all of the beautiful things that she has created. Queens are feminine energy. This queen also is someone who, you can see that it looks like she's kind of standing there contemplating. So this queen is thinking very carefully about what she wants to do, about what her actions are going to be. This queen sometimes can have a tendency to focus too much on the outcome. Um, Instead of doing things that are right there in front of her, she's thinking, well, if I do that, then that's going to happen. And if I do this, that's going to happen. And what about 3 steps ahead? What am I doing? That's me. Plan, plan, plan. And sometimes you just need to think about all the things you have or you've created, decide what you want to take and how you want to move on with that. And then you maybe want to get a little bit more knowledge or training about it, or possibly someone's going to give you a message about it. And then you want to get ready to take action like this king. He is ready to go and take action. This knight is an action card, so this is telling me go ahead. This queen could be kind of holding you back because either you're worried about the end result or the outcome. So you've got to be careful about not overthinking things. You have everything that you need. You have it all. You just need to, put it into motion. So that's this right now. What you don't see coming, what could be just around the corner, we have the Star card, and I don't want to show that too long because of how she is in that. In the Star card, there's a woman who's sitting like on a rock in a lake. She's dumping out her pitchers of water, which are lit up with sparkles. She has a sparkly headband on, and what this means to me is she is completely content and happy. She is not worried at all. She can dump all her water out because there's more water to get. Above that, we have the Strength card. So this is a woman who's loosely holding a lion. This Strength card means you have all the strength inside of you, but you need to control it. So you need to rein it in a little bit, thus the chain around the lion. So in this reading, we have all the things that you're ready to do. We have the Star card telling you, okay, you're going to have to settle down. So what you don't see coming is settle down, trust, know that everything is going to be okay. Rein in your strength and your power. Don't just surge ahead blindly, but think about your actions before you take them. Don't blow up at somebody, for instance, when you could count to 10 and think about a better way. Now, this card, this 3 of Swords card, this is one of my least favorites in the deck because this literally means heartbreak. Something may break your heart. It could be with friendships. It doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a lover, a husband, a wife, your kids or whatever, but some sort of heartbreak is coming your way. Now, 3s also mean creation. So in this card, my intuitive interpretation, this symbol in the middle, the sun, is you. This is your heart. There are 3 swords piercing your heart, but there's brightness behind that. You can take these swords out and choose how you're going to move forward. 3s, Trinity, holy, creation. So, you can figure out how you can move forward in a whole way by removing those swords. Swords are about words, thinking, intuition, things like that. So let's go over this again. Star card, she's relaxed. She knows everything is going to be okay. Strength card, maybe rein in your powers and think about how you're going to use them carefully and lovingly and kindly. And then if someone is breaking your heart with their words, let's say, if we took this literally, you know how you can take those out and deal with that with your inner strength, and then be able to move on. So yeah, so this looks like a pretty good reading. All of this that you have, making a decision, getting a message or some more learning, getting ready to take action, not focusing too much on the outcome because you should know that it's going to be okay. You may be having some kind of wordy conflict or hurt, but you're going to rein in your strength and not overreact, I would say. That's what I would say for that. Okay, let's go to the Denise Linn Sacred Forest Oracle and pull one of those for you today. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I'm sorry if this seems like I'm going a little bit fast, but I already did make one video this morning, but it didn't have anything to do with giving you guys a message, and I do like to do that. So I only have so much time in the morning before I have to get ready for work and go off and do the paycheck health insurance thing. So I hope you enjoy this. All right. So, oh my gosh, no, we're not taking 4 cards now. Come on. Rein it in. Rein in the strength. Rein in my inner strength. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for the good, wonderful people watching today? What do we have? What do we have? Let's see. What's the right message for today for my beautiful viewers, my beautiful subscribers? Thank you for those of you that have subscribed. My channel is building up slowly, but hey, that's how it goes. Everyone's got to start somewhere. You know, you start with 0 subscribers. I uploaded several videos a long time ago. I didn't have any subscribers, but it was like, okay, I felt this one, it started to kind of flip over anyway, and it was sticking out of the deck. Spirit Guardian of Summer, Expansion. I think we've had that before. I feel like we have. Spirit Guardian of Summer, Expansion. Yeah, this is the one. It's a 37, which is a 10, which is completion. It's beautiful. I think of it as an apple tree. It does look like it could be peaches, but with that beautiful yellow bird. Expansion. So that really goes with what we were already saying, because we were saying you're looking at everything you have, you're getting a message or maybe some training, ready to move forward with action. Don't focus too much on the outcome, because the star says everything's going to be okay. Strength card, your inner strength is here. You have it. You have everything inside you, but you may not want it to burst forth when this hurt comes to you. So you're going to expand and create. So let's see what 37. Spirit Guardian of Summer, Expansion. As you know, it has a big explanation, but I go with the concise. Don't want to keep you here all day with me reading. The Spirit Guardian of Summer says, work with passion. Yes. Don't hold back. Action. Take positive steps in the direction of your dreams now in order to reap the harvest later. That's this guy. Decide where you're going. Take your steps. Your hard work will result in abundance. Star card. Everything's going to be okay. Bounty and beauty. Celebrate. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. So yeah, so you are going to, whatever this is you're going to create. And when I say create, I mean, some of you could be musicians, you could be artists, you could be entrepreneurs, or you could be creating something right at your job. You could be creating something at home. You could have a cake business. You could, I mean, it could be anything at all. So expanding and creating doesn't just have to mean somebody is a Monet or a Shakespeare. You know, we're all creators. We all create our worlds and the things that are in them, you know, the things that we do. Let's pull a Seaside, because I haven't done that. Where are we at? 13. Okay. This is a deck that I introduced. And to shuffle this, because they are so big, I kind of really have to pay attention to what is the card that wants to come out. It has worked. It's just my hands are so small. So let's see what the Seaside has to say for us today. I wish I could do this in a pretty way. Maybe I shouldn't even show me doing it on camera. We may have to, I'll see. I'll do it a couple more rounds. And if it doesn't happen, I can cut out. That was sticking out quite a bit. So let's take that one. We'll take that as a sign, right? We'll put you back there with your turquoise. What does it say? Here's the beautiful picture. Probably seagulls, maybe some other types of birds there with the sun. I will soar above my troubles and learn to be weightless. Oh, that's a great one, because we do have troubles, and we know with that 3 of Swords, there could be a little bit of trouble coming along. We know the Queen can give you troubles with overthinking the end result. We know that you have a decision to make with this 3 of Wands, how you're going forward with your action. Okay, so I will soar above my troubles and learn to be weightless. Soaring above your troubles, being confident that everything's going to be okay. Reining in your inner strength and not blowing up at somebody if something does happen. Well, that's what I have for you today, guys and gals, guys and dolls, everyone watching, my friends. I love you all, and I thank you so much for supporting me in this. This really is my passion. And again, you can message me if you'd like me to do a reading for you, and I would be more than happy to do it. I absolutely love doing this. I feel energized and I feel so good when I'm doing this. I just know that this is something I'm meant to do. All right, guys, have a fantastic Tuesday, October 17th, or, whenever you stumble across this reading, it has a message for you. Oftentimes when I'm on YouTube looking at different readers, I'll see a title that catches my eye, and that video may have been made 3 months before, and there is a message in there for me. So just pay attention to your intuition. Bye.